Gap jumps? Yeah, hold on. I don't know if I can go back. Can I go back to there? I can. Interesting. Okay. Let's go over how gap jumps work. So, the way you do these gap jumps here is you're doing what's called a 7-pixel wall kick. And that's the same sort of kick that you do when you do ISIS. It's the difference between hugging the wall like this and being just, like, you can just be far enough away from it and you can still kick off the wall. Like, you see how X's foot is at the edge there, and I'm still catching the wall, versus actually being against the wall? That determines where you're going to be when you kick. And you'll notice if I do it farther away from the wall, I get right in the area where the gap would be for the ladder. So you're coming through here, you do a jump off the wall, and then the second jump is a 7-pixel wall kick. And it just pushes you through. And what I'm doing at the top there... Kill this fucker. I can't do slow motion or anything right now. But when you get through the top, if you just let go of the inputs, you're going to fall right back down. So when you're in between the two top parts of the ladder, like where the floor is, you hit jump again and it pushes you through. Like that. It seems like a really difficult concept at first, but once you practice it a few times, you'll do it pretty easily. You can also do gap jumps another way. You can do them by doing a double kick, you know, like that. That generally tends to be easier in most cases, but it's slower. You can also do let me kill this fucker here. You can do what's called a turnaround gap jump, where you turn like that after going off the wall. There's a couple of gap jumps where that's all you can really do to save time. Like the one after Eagle, that's what I was doing there. I was trying to practice, is you have to do a turnaround. And with this sequence, it's mostly 7-pixel wall kicks. So I did that one there. You come up here with the charged, you jump up twice, let it go, and that's a 7-pixel kick there. This is a double kick. This is the harder one. You have to kick right here on that second marking above the turret. Let me kill this fucker. That second brown marking, the dark one, above the turret. You kick there, and then you kick again, and it's supposed to push you into the gap. But I hate it, because it's always hard for me to do when I'm thinking about it, like when I'm not thinking about it. And then for the final one, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and you're going to be invincible from charge C-Sting. So it's going to be kind of laggy. But what you want to do, you can do this a couple ways. You can either, starting from the ladder, do a dash kick, or a dash jump to the wall, or you can just dash over to the wall. And then you just do the same thing as the first gap jump at the bottom. You jump up, kick off the wall, and then do a 7-pixel kick. Provided you're invincible from C-Sting, you won't get hit by bullets. And then over here, as I said, this is a turnaround one, so it's a little harder. I apparently can't get it today. What the fuck? There we go. You want to aim for that third brown thing on the wall. But the turning is really, like, you have to, it's kind of split-second movement. So you have to get it exactly right, otherwise you won't get through the gap. I don't have any C-Sting, so this section sucks, but I'll show you something else. Die. Still trying to make sure I'm paying attention to the chat, so the race doesn't start without me. I'm actually going to unready until... Okay, gap jump is, what I'm told, is the hardest gap jump in the game. Mostly because you really have no... oh fuck, they're waiting on me. I'll show you it real quick. There really isn't a very good visual cue for it, but what you want to do is you want to do a 7-pixel kick off the corner there. The very edge. You have to be a certain distance from the wall in order to do it, or you'll just hit the thing, like I'm doing now. But if you get it right, you can get the gap jump.